Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid review 23QB1. And this is a paid review for my good friend Dieter. Hey Mr. Pluta, it has been a few years since my last collection review and I'd like to know your thoughts on my current collection and where to go from here. I am a 44-year-old small business owner from Belgium, and I've been collecting watches for more than 10 years now. In this period, I went through different phases and tried lots of watches and brands. Thankfully, I've grown to know very good what I like and dislike in watches and watch brands. Due to hard work and a lot of trial and error, I was able to get my collection to a point where I'm very happy with, and I would like to know your opinion. So in order of appearance, my collection, number one, we've got a Rolex Explorer 2 Polar, 42mm. Glad I listened to the Pontiff when I bought my first Rolex ever. I bought it at the time you could get a discount on this model. Those were the days. Love it, and it still is the watch I wear the most. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Explorer 2 Polar as well as I'm making this vid. That's his first one. Number two, he's got a Rolex Submariner Bluesy 40mm. A birth year watch to my youngest son. I will gladly give it to him in a couple of decades. It has the flat blue dial, which I'm very fond of. Number three, we've got a Rolex Datejust 41 Wimbledon. My Fike-Off piece, I really love the way the Datejust sits on my wrist. To me, Datejusts are way underrated in the watch community. And number four, we've got a Rolex Daytona with champagne dial. Absolute beauty, two-tone, my latest acquisition. Glad to have the discontinued model. Then we've got number five, a Rolex All Black GMT, a birth year watch to my oldest son. I love the way the case sits very close to the wrist and that it is a less dull alternative to the black Submariner. So there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 watches. Then we've got a few other brands. We've got a Breitling Super Ocean 44mm. This is the green outer known edition. My steel beater when I go on holidays. Next piece, he's got another Breitling Navitimer 44mm. My vintage piece from 1967, the first decent watch I bought. A bit fragile when wearing, but beautiful to look at. Then he's got a Breguet 5157, 38mm. My uber classy watch. I bought it for my 40th birthday. Then we've got two Cartiers. We've got a Cartier Tank Solo. Love the brand. Stylish watch at a very reasonable price. I wore this watch to my wedding and it is my half of a his and her missus. With the missus, therefore a keeper. And he's got a Cartier Tank Musty Cartier. Funky, classy watch I pair with a blue suit. As you can see, I really love yellow, gold, and two-tone watches. I bought all my watches at or below retail, except for the black GMT, which was discontinued at the time of purchase. I've had a good relationship with the Rolex AD, but have grown a bit tired of Rolex. I feel I have every Rolex I could possibly need and have no interest in buying another. Neither am I rich enough to go down the Holy Trinity rabbit hole. I like having quite a bit of watches, as you see, as I like matching my watch to my outfit to the occasion. I really like the Breitling, I really like what Breitling is doing in the last couple of years with their rebranding. To me, they took Rolex's spot in building good-looking tool watches at an honest price that you can actually wear without fear of being robbed. So I plan on buying 3 more Breitling watches in the future. A 42mm Super Ocean with yellow dial, a 41mm Navitimer with blue dial, and a 42mm Chronomat with silver dial. On the dress side, I have the desire of owning both types, Mr. Breguet Mr. Louis Breguet, Mr. Abraham Louis Breguet made more than 200 years ago. So I would like to add to my yellow gold Guilloche dial watch a Breguet 5177 in rose gold with a white enamel dial. And to top off the collection, I would like to buy my ultimate understated luxury watch, a Parmigiani Fluera Tonda PF. Please, what do you think of the collection and the direction I am heading? Okay, so firstly, I got to say thank you so much for getting me to review the collection. I really like the Rolex component there. We got a Rolex Explorer 2 42mm. I'm wearing one as I do the review. Beautiful. Rolex Submariner Bluesy. I think I have a 40mm two-tone bluesy myself. I love them. We got the Wimbledon two-tone. Yes, sir. Love it. I think that is a very understated watch, and it is just a perfect watch to have. Rolex Daytona with champagne dial. I actually really love the two-tone champagne dial Daytonas. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got a black GMT. Full marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Absolutely perfect. Then we got a few Breitlings. Okay, we got the Super Ocean. I kind of prefer the Super Ocean Heritage to the standard Super Ocean, but hey, it's a beta, not a bad watch. Then you've got the Breitling Navi Timer from 1967. Beautiful watch. The Breguet. I can't fault you on the Breguet. Can't fault you on the Breguet. That is 5157 is absolutely beautiful. Then we got two Cartiers, and you know the Cartiers themselves, there I gotta say they're a little bit on the cheaper side there. The Tank Solo, yeah, I get it. It's sort of fun and funky. The Cartier Musty Cartier, yeah, it's a fun watch. I would have preferred to have seen a Santos instead of that Musty Cartier. I think the Santos would have been nicer. Be careful with Cartier. They are very much a fashion-y brand, and they'll dump a model if it's not selling right. And you know, you've got to remember they'll pump and dump it, and it's not iconic. They're like Rolex. They kind of age badly. So just be aware of that. Now, as for your additions there, I'd be a bit careful. Adding Breitlings, you'd want to get discounts. See, Breitling, I don't know if you'd want to buy that stuff new. You'd want to get substantial, you'd want to get discounts. Unfortunately, a lot of the Breitling dealers now are trying to move away from discounts. Breitlings do tend to tank on the secondary, so I'd be more inclined to buy those pieces on the secondary market where you will save thousands. But I tend to agree with you. I actually really do love Breitling. I think they are a tool watch, not just for tools, but for many people there. And I love that highly polished look that many Breitlings possess there. I gotta tell you, you want to get another Breguet? I think that is the top of the tree. Yes, I do like that. The Parmigiani Fluera Tonda, no, I wouldn't get that. I'd much likely get a Patek or a Lange. I wouldn't. I mean, you've got the high-end brand. You've got Breguet. That is fantastic. Breguet is beautiful. They make beautiful stuff, good value stuff on the secondary market. So I would certainly wouldn't be afraid to do that. I think you got a great collection. Nothing wrong with Rolex. Try and stick to Rolex. I would say to you, what do you think of the collection and of the direction? I love the Rolex. I love the pieces you've got there. I'm not so keen on the Cartier Musty Cartier. I think that's a little bit cheapy. And I'd be very careful going to Breitling. I would love to see you maybe get a Tudor Black Bay or two. I'd love to see you add an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. But the Breitlings, if you buy them pre-owned, they can be absolute bargains. So I would just be cautious on that move there. Overall, it's a fantastic collection with really good Rolex backbone, and that's what makes the collection pop. It's the Rolex backbone. So don't be scared to keep that backbone going there. I love the Rolex backbone. Great pieces, great collection. I would make sure if you're going to add Breitling, as I said, pre-owned by pre-owned Breitlings. And I think your collection is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I can't fault it at all. I love the 5 Rolexes. It's beautiful. If you have got surplus funds, maybe a second bluesy, because you're going to give that bluesy away, maybe that could be worth considering. But I love it. Beautiful collection with nice Rolex backbone. Well done. Absolutely. I'm ArchieLuxury. Please, guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments. And remember, I can't survive on Google Ads. I need more paid reviews to survive on YouTube. Come on, guys, get a paid review done now. I'm ArchieLuxury, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.